Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Leo for the week of February 28th. Now Leo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Leo, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if you watch my content regularly and you've not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. Really helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is just the first time that you are watching me. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Make sure everything's in view. We're gonna be doing a pyramid spread. So this is the base of the pyramid. And all right, I think that's good enough to me. Let's go ahead and put the deck right here. So right now, some of you are potentially having a little bit of stress about a decision that you have to make. The good news here is for you, Leo, is you have all of the resources that you need to make this choice, to make the right choice for you. And ultimately, I do see you going down the right path. Right now, there may be a little bit of interference, but you have a pretty good reading so far. We always go through and clarify after we get through this first part. But right away in the middle, in your sort of overall message, in your current situation, you have the Empress. So the Empress represents, this is could be considered one of the most abundant, if not the most abundant cards in the tarot. And the reason being is not only is this Venus energy, which Venus is the planet of luxury and wealth, as well as love and beauty, but it also is this idea of being resourceful. The Empress is a card of resourcefulness, having everything you need and more. Not just everything you need, but an abundance of resources and whatever it is that you could ever want to make something happen. With that, the Empress represents fertility and prosperity. Reason being is the Empress is the mother archetype. And so when you get the energy of the Empress, you can nurture something into existence. Like a mother would nurture their children. And so it says that you're fertile for creating something in your life. This does not have to be about children. This can be creating a business, finding the right path, finding the answer for you. You have the resources, you have the answer. I feel like you already have the answer here, Leo. Some of you are searching for an answer, and I think you already have it. But I think it's maybe there's something here going on around finding that. There may be just a blockage right now coming forward. But in the past, you have the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a very good combination. The Ace of Cups is about some sort of happy new beginning in your life. This can be the feeling of having your cup overflowing here, representing, an increase in joy, in abundance, in good times, in good energy. The Ace of Cups is also potentially, actually, you do have a fertility, now that I say this, you do have a fertility combination with the Empress and the Ace of Cups. Some of you may be considering children, okay? If you're not, I would just say be careful at this time. But some of you certainly could be doing that. If it's not about children, which it won't be for everyone, but with this Ace of Cups, this could be that you have met somebody randomly. And the reason why I say that is because you have the Wheel of Fortune with it. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. Okay, this is the energy of luck, growth, and expansion. When I get the Wheel of Fortune with something like the Ace of Cups, it could mean that the perfect person came in at the perfect time, right? There's sort of perfect alignment when you get the Wheel of Fortune. And so this could mean that you randomly, on a whim, met somebody, and you may be deciding, this seems quick. Should I investigate this relationship a little bit more? I feel something, but should I keep going with this relationship? Because I do feel like if you are in this storyline, it happened very quickly. Now, if you're here for career and business, what's going on is some of you have a inspired idea. You may have a creative project that you're looking to birth, that you're looking to bring into existence. And the Wheel of Fortune could say that this is part of your destiny, because it is the card of your destiny, that is the wheel of your destiny spinning, and it says it has spun in your direction, meaning it has arrived, it is here. And the question is, do you want to take advantage now that the wheel has spun in your direction? So in the future, you have the Nine of Swords and the Two of Wands. Analysis paralysis here, okay? The Two of Wands, this person is at a fork in the road, and they are trying to decide between two paths, two options, two people, two projects, whatever the case may be. And the Nine of Wands indicates you being fearful of a situation. This person is actually having a nightmare. Not only that, but they think that these swords are going to come down and hit them, but they never actually do. And so it can say that really what's happening is you are in a period of fear and not in a period of reality, because fears don't actually exist. Fears are a construct of the mind, right? And so I feel like for some of you here, you're fearful about picking the right path. And I think this is coming forward as a blockage. But again, what's coming forward here as well with the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress is that you already have the answer. You already know which path to take. And so I would really trust your gut at this time. But let's go ahead and start to clarify to see what else we can get. Yeah, here we go. Three of Wands. Let's move up the pyramid here. The Hanging Man, Nine of Wands, and Two of Swords. Yeah, confirmation after confirmation. No doubt about it. So the Two of Wands comes before the Three of Wands, and it says that if you go, with the Two of Wands, if you go into a period of research, planning, and discovery, you will be given the victory and the reward of the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a kind of, you can consider it the initial win in the tarot. It says that small wins build up to big wins over time. And so not only that, but the Three of Wands can also, on a different level, represent growth and expansion. It can also represent being adventurous, getting that sort of faraway look in your eyes, looking out to the horizon, looking out to the ocean, and thinking to yourself, I have the entire world in front of me. And so, you know, with this Three of Wands, it can talk about travel, it can talk about taking something to the next level, it can be a small win that builds up to a big win over time. And I see that here for you very clearly with the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands together here, as well as the Empress. The thing is, there's this situation here where you are resisting. Okay, you have two cards, maybe even three, depending on how you want to look at it, but for sure, two cards here indicating resistance with the Hanging Man and the Nine of Wands. You can see that this person in the Nine of Wands is holding on. Okay, they're holding on to the wand, they're resisting. The Hanging Man, this person is suspended in air. Okay, they are dangling in their current situation. And where they are right now is not conducive to growth, because they are sticking to what is familiar to them. They are staying in what they've always known. They're staying with what is comfortable. And what the Hanging Man really needs to do is let go. And they really need to make a sacrifice. They need to give something up to get something else. In fact, what the Hanging Man really needs is the Death card, number 12, and the Death card's number 13. The Hanging Man's number 12, the Death card's number 13. And so they really need the transformation, the metamorphosis that the Death card provides, because they know if they stay here, they'll just experience the same thing over and over and over again. Right? And now combine that with the Nine of Wands, maybe someone holding on. Now you have this Two of Swords. This can represent indecision. This can represent someone being blindfolded, not having all of the facts. So there is this level of indecision, analysis paralysis around which path to take. What I would like to offer you here is that at the end of the day, all paths lead to the same road, all right? Or all roads lead to the same path, I think is the way to say it better. And so I think the important part, Leo, is to pick a journey, right? You're on a journey, but pick a path within your journey. And I think that might be of help to you. Now, I can't tell you what to do, but that's kind of what I feel like is coming forward. So let's move up the pyramid here. You have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you are definitely capitalizing on this situation. You are achieving victory here in the future, okay? What's happening is, you know, The past may have it may have come with some sort of defeat or challenge for you. In fact, with this Five of Swords, I don't know anybody who has never faced adversity in this lifetime. Everybody goes through adversity. It's what makes us strong oftentimes. And you can see this person in the background on this Five of Swords card is waving their flag. But you can see the sun rays coming out of them, indicating that they will get stronger, they will get better, and they will become a stronger version of themselves after having conceded this current loss. And but in the future, but this is totally recoverable. In the future, they may be losing now, but in the future they will absolutely level up from this situation, is what I'm trying to tell you. You have this Eight of Cups here, walking away. You're walking away from this challenging situation here with the Five of Swords. Eight of Cups, I actually like the Eight of Cups. For me, it's a card of empowerment. It says that you're not settling for the cups of the past, and instead you're looking towards better and deeper horizons for yourself, as you see this person is doing. Now you also have this Ace of Swords, which is a major signal of victory. It's a major card of some sort of victory leading to a new beginning in your life. It's also clarity. It's the clouds in the background clearing, making way for something new. It also says that there could be a breakthrough or a epiphany. It really refers to your mental process, clearing out, making way for something new. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Here's your energy. I knew we were going to get the Strength card. So we have the Strength card and the Queen of Swords. So that is major courage energy. These two cards here, the Strength and the Queen of Wands, or excuse me, the Queen of Swords. This is the Leo card. The Strength card is the Leo card. And really what this card represents is overcoming an obstacle, but it's overcoming an internal obstacle. It's one that it's a personal battle that you are fighting. And so with the Five of Swords, this situation may be totally internal. This may not be fighting with someone else or conceding to someone else. In fact, you may have just, in the past, you may have been somebody who talked to themselves negatively around situations, and now you're integrating courage, you're integrating willpower into your life here with this Strength energy and the Queen of Swords. That I like to call the Queen of Swords the assassin of the tarot, because they will cut through whatever is no longer serving them. They will cut through whoever or whatever is standing in their way towards success and victory. And so when you get that energy, it's a big energy of power, especially with the Strength card. Let's see what's at the top of the pyramid. Very nice. Very nice, Leo. Three of Cups. You will be celebrating here. You will be dancing and singing and enjoying yourself as you see the three friends or the three sisters here dancing on the cups above, enjoying themselves. The cups are spilling, overflowing with happiness. And this can represent a truly joyous period of your life coming through. And you know what? This is coming as you not only recognize here that you have everything you need, coming back down here with the Empress, but also as you walk away from those things that are not in alignment with you, you're creating alignment for something that's happier in your life. You also here have this Knight of Cups, which is interesting. This could represent a romantic situation coming in. That certainly could be the case for you, but I actually feel like for some of you here, this may be a project. This may be a creative venture or a project here. It could mean that there's just like a happy event with friends, with family, with whatever it may be coming in. And I think this is as a result. I think what's going to happen is you're going to pick the path. You're going to get out of the analysis paralysis. You're going to pick the path. You're going to clear your mental process, and there's going to be something big that comes in terms of your happiness, in terms of your ability to live and love life here. So thank you so much for being here. I love this reading. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.